It was supposed to be just another entertaining night on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, with Jennifer Lawrence as the featured guest. Known for her charm, humor, and unfiltered personality, fans were eager to see her banter with Colbert. But no one expected what would unfold. A fiery on-air clash that ended with Jennifer Lawrence storming off set, leaving the audience and viewers stunned. The show kicked off smoothly. Stephen welcomed Jennifer with enthusiastic applause. Dressed elegantly yet casually, she greeted the crowd with her signature goofy wave and sat down, already cracking jokes. Everything seemed perfect until a single, seemingly innocent question ignited a spark. Colbert shifted the conversation toward Jennifer's past comments on politics and activism. He brought up a recent interview in which she'd criticized certain media narratives. "You've become quite the political voice lately," he said with a smile. Jennifer nodded, but her expression stiffened slightly. Then came the curveball. Colbert held up a headline from a tabloid claiming Jennifer had secret ties to a controversial organization. "Care to explain this?" he asked, half laughing. The crowd chuckled nervously. Jennifer, clearly caught off guard, frowned. "Seriously? You're bringing that up on air?" She tried to laugh it off, but Colbert pressed, "Well, you've said before you're all about transparency." That was the tipping point. Jennifer leaned forward and said, "There's a difference between transparency and being blindsided with garbage rumors. I didn't come here to justify tabloid trash." The air grew tense. The laughter died down. Colbert, still trying to salvage the humor, responded, "It's all in good fun, Jen." But she wasn't smiling. "It's not fun when you drag someone's reputation through the mud for ratings," she snapped. The crowd murmured, sensing the tension. Colbert tried to backpedal. "I meant no offense, just thought we could clear the air." Jennifer interrupted sharply. "If you wanted to clear the air, you should have called me first, not ambushed me with this crap." Her voice trembled slightly, not with fear, but with frustration. The show's producer could be seen signaling frantically from offstage. Colbert glanced toward the crew, unsure of how to continue. Jennifer looked to the audience, saying, "I don't need this, I'm done." She stood up abruptly, removing her mic. A gasp rippled through the crowd. Colbert tried to lighten the moment. "Come on, don't go. Let's talk about Hunger Games instead." But Jennifer turned back with a glare. "Maybe talk to your team about not ambushing guests before you try being funny." And with that, she walked off the stage. What followed was several seconds of stunned silence. Colbert, clearly rattled, tried to recover. "Well, that escalated quickly," he muttered. The show cut to commercial break early, leaving the audience unsure of whether it was real or some elaborate stunt. Backstage, sources say Jennifer refused to return, despite multiple attempts by producers to calm the situation. She reportedly left the building within minutes, declining all press and avoiding paparazzi. Her team later issued a brief statement. "Ms. Lawrence expects professionalism and respect in all media engagements." Within hours, the internet exploded. Clips of the moment circulated rapidly across platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Hashtags like "Jennifer Storms Off," added "Colbert Clash," and "Respect Celebrities" began trending. Some sided with Colbert, calling it just satire, but many defended Jennifer, praising her for standing up for herself. Public figures began weighing in. Actress Emma Stone tweeted, "Proud of Jen. Standing up for your dignity on live TV isn't easy." Meanwhile, comedian Kathy Griffin wrote, "Talk show hosts need to stop thinking gotcha moments are entertaining." The debate raged on. Colbert's camp released a formal apology the next morning, stating, "We regret any discomfort caused to Jennifer Lawrence during her appearance. We respect her voice and value her presence on our platform. But by then, the damage was done. Trust had been broken, publicly and irreversibly. But media critics dissected the incident, calling it a reflection of the growing divide between celebrities and the platforms that cover them. We expect actors to entertain us and be vulnerable, but we don't offer them basic respect, one journalist commented. Mental health advocates also entered the conversation. Ambushing public figures with misinformation is not only irresponsible, it's damaging, noted a therapist in a viral TikTok. Jennifer Lawrence's reaction was a boundary being set in real time. As the days passed, Jennifer remained silent, refusing all interviews. But paparazzi photos showed her smiling and relaxed with friends, unbothered and unapologetic. It was her way of saying she had moved on, leaving the media frenzy behind. Meanwhile, The Late Show quietly removed the episode from its official YouTube channel. Speculation grew over whether the producers were facing internal backlash or simply attempting damage control. Despite the controversy, Jennifer's popularity soared. Fans admired her refusal to be disrespected on air. Edits of her walking off the stage set to empowering music went viral. She became an unintentional symbol of celebrity boundaries in an industry that often forgets them. In the end, the Jennifer Lawrence-Stephen Colbert clash wasn't just a dramatic TV moment. It was a wake-up call. A reminder that even the most charming hosts and beloved guests can clash when respect is lost, and sometimes walking away speaks louder than words ever could.